Welcome, I'm Kenneth, Tenjutsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Everything that I share and say and do is for a reason. Now, before I get started, again, sharing material in regards to my previous video, my channel has always been about revealing the mystery, getting you to come into greater revelation and turn to the Christ that's in you, that you would turn closer to God, to the light, to receive wonderful knowledge. Hearing upon the material that I'm now giving, it can cause a somewhat wobble. And I don't want to cause confusion. All I'm doing is sharing precepts, and I'm using scripture as a reference and authority in the things that I'm saying. But we are in a period of great deception, a great flood, data, information everywhere. So upon reviewing what it is that I am receiving with everything I've learned, it's actually really basic, and I can pretty much grasp it, and it makes sense to a degree. It's so much I don't yet know. But I've learned so much over these years, and going through all my mystical experiences, I'm open to it, and it's resonating to me to a degree. And so I am inspired to share this knowledge with you. It's funny that we could have a celestial body in some sort of container, vessel, parked up in the firmament, so to speak, and we are streaming into these avatars, and we are told not to look up. And yet that's where, should we say, one of our bodies is. And I say one of, okay, asleep, okay, laid up in this container or vessel, waiting for us to enter it, that we would depart and return home, where we are given another glorified body. Again, I say it like this because it's in scripture. I'm trying to give imagery. I'm trying to make sense of the things that we hear about in the scripture and be open-minded to the interpretation. Now, again, looking at the deception and the cover-up, the camouflage over the truth. They flip the truth. We've been lied to about everything, and yet there is this half-truth and underlining truth. Those who really dig deep, go deeper into their research. So it's funny that there's these triggers where we don't want to look up. We don't want to have these thought exercises that the stars, somehow we are connected to them, because maybe that's where one of our, or should we say, one of our forms are, our body up there. But it's like, I'll give a metaphor. We've parked up, should we say, outside the womb, the matrix, and being streamed to fall in as lightning, Lucifer, like wireless streaming by the silver cord into these avatars. And this host body system is completely covering everything up, so you don't become aware of it, so you stay trapped in the matrix, because by doing so we are feeding it, we keep it alive, the space-time continuum. All right. However, there's a lot more going on. Okay, so even though I mention about there could be a possible, well, the Bible's telling us there's a celestial body, we are in a terrestrial body, and they always go together. I noticed that as well. Hence, when we are going into our celestial body, then there is a glorified body, but then there is a new heaven and a new earth. And this is where, should we say, your reality changes, and your reality can change in a moment. Only if you're open to it, if you've received the precepts, had disclosure, knowledge, where you are receptive and open to it. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to bridge over into like a new earth and a new reality. I've learned this because Father does things in a way that protects the mind. He does things in a subtle way. He nurtures us. Okay, he's the Mother of Jerusalem, as referred to in the Bible. And if you haven't come into this knowledge, well, where else are you going to go? Okay, you don't know anything, you don't know any better or anything else, so you're going to be stuck in the Ouroboros. Now, bear with me because I've got to touch hay fever again. Even though I mentioned about the stars up there, which declares God's firmament, and I've done some research into the root word of it. To get to the kingdom of heaven, yes, we turn within. To get probably through some sort of snatching up back to their bodies, we go within, because out there is the inside of the womb, the egg, the cosmic egg, so to speak, and it acts like a screen, a projection. It's incredible. And so let's say our celestial body is on the other side of the looking glass, on the other side of the glass, the waters, and we get through it through the stream that's coming down to us. So to get back up, we go within. Again, I only look out there as a screen, and it's like this reality that we're in, I know is part of a machine which could be built upon a star that generates it. Now I'm going to elaborate a bit more on this as we go on. Okay, so I looked into the root word star, and it's got these key words like in the sense of blazing, a star, as shiny, a prince, star, gazer. Then it's got of Messiah, brothers, youth, and numberous or pregnancy or personification, and God's omniscience, right? All powerful. But also the word fig. That blew me away. Okay, so I've just shared that with you. I wrote a note. I've been doing some notes, writing some notes, and I'm going to share again my insights before giving some more imagery. Okay, and I'm only one can only give what one is. I'm sharing what it is that I've received over the years with the recent material that I'm receiving. Okay, and I'm just trying to be very honest and share what it is that I've received, because this is what I'm sent here to do. So, do we have a ship or container in the firmament which our celestial body resides? Could we be raptured up to our ships after our journey in this space-time continuum? Now, this could be during an event or when we die. Okay, I know when we die, because of the nature I've learnt of this world and who we are, you could, should we say, just wake up a couple of years, couple of weeks, okay, or maybe you're about to die, but events change like that. There's a lot going on with reality. Reality is not what it seems. Okay, like in the music video by Lil Wayne, he says, I can die and be rebirthed, or I can jump in my ship and leave Earth, right? Because there's many initiates out there, many who've come into knowledge and wisdom, who are aware of the nature of this world. Things are not what they seem. It's a shadow-centric copy. It's a computer-simulated reality. Now, people newly waking up to these concepts, that's going to be somewhat hard to grasp. But some of us have gone through very mystical experiences and received wonderful knowledge and revelations from spirit. And I think it's the type of nature we are. It's like, yeah, we get it. Yeah, it's true. It resonates. It makes sense. We see it. We know it. We have our testimony. We have our knowledge. It's just, that's natural. But to those who are newly woken up, it could be like, wow, very hard and somewhat disturbing. Okay. So, where was I? Could we be raptured up into our ships after our journey in this space-time continuum, birthed out of the womb as the heavenly beings, returning to the place of the gods, which is mentioned in Wayne Herschel, where he mentions the star maps from the ancient civilizations. The place we call home. It is written that there is a cleansing of the experiment, the recent events upon the world stage, okay? And I say this because there could be a transformation. We could be still here, yet still a wonderful transformation occur while we're still here. Okay, and I say that because I still got to take in consideration the other verses with things still got to be fulfilled. All right, yet I am receiving these numbers 88. This message is the end, and Spirit's telling me to be patient. In this age that we've been in, it's not our home, this world, especially the age. And I said I come from elsewhere, and I'm being told that I'm going back to this future. And I don't know whether that's in the womb still or in the space-time continuum, or are we doing this abrupt rapture sort of mystical event and find ourselves being catapulted, launched into something completely different. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how this is unfolding, but Spirit is giving me something here because I'm asking, I'm seeking, and as it says in the scripture, seek and you shall find, knock and it shall be answered. And I said, I know there's going to be secret verses in the Bible that will reveal this rapture. Well, as soon as I started questioning and asking for that, I'm receiving this material. But there's a lot here to process and reorganize it, where it's going to start resonating and clicking, where the jigsaw puzzle pieces come together and we'll be like, oh yeah, oh wow, okay, we get it. All right. So yeah, there is a wonderful change upon us no matter how we look at it, and that's what I really want to get across. No matter how subtle or abrupt, as I've been mentioning through my videos, it's here, as Steve Fletcher was saying as well, with the numbers and dates that he was showing in connection with the parallels between the solar eclipses, the events, the middle markers, in accordance with scripture. Okay, I do apologize if that's going over your head. I'm getting a bit too much into other things here, digressing. Okay. The Father maketh all things new, and remember, a third of the stars were drawn down from heaven unto the earth. Was this a type of disconnection from their truth and the starry spaceships whereby they remain in this earth matrix time-space continuum until they have gone through the fires themselves, as told us in scripture? Okay. Right. Did some of us park up in the firmament of the space-time continuum to enter this world to fulfill scripture for wisdom? And yes, this is all from Spirit. No matter where we go, no matter what the methods or the realms, it's all Spirit. I can't stress that enough. And hence we want to seek God with all the heart, soul and mind, to build us Christ up regardless of the presentation of the reality, because we've been lied to about everything. The reality that we've been in is being fake, false, as revealed to us in scripture. So where is the true reality? What is it? Is it erected from in our hearts, from the tree of life being erected and brought into activation within us? These are the questions I'm asking. This is the deep search that I am doing. And I don't see many really going deeper into it. I didn't want to be sat around fooled, waiting for something or something out there to happen when it was in here all the time, and you needed the right precepts, the right knowledge, the right application of your mind to be in a particular state of being, to cause change, to be lifted up. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Oh, bloody hay fever. Was this matrix built upon a nuclear star itself, whereby all ages and worlds reside within itself and through the individual starry being? This comes, I say it in this way, listening to Anna from Mind Forward. Okay. How is this matrix, with its relevant location in the vastness of God, in consciousness, being erected in this organic presentation, even though I know it's illusionary, it's fluidy, but what is generating it? We say the sun and the moon, but is this reality also built upon a star? And that comes from looking into allegories, trying to interpret the imagery that I've come across over the years, etc. So I, again, could be, possibly. And I say this as well because in the ancient texts, in like Saint Germain's writings, again, like I said, I didn't waste my time. I did a lot of studying. They talk about the flower of the earth. There's these writings and ancient writings of this energy core that's beneath the earth. Now, they don't mention anything. I'm not going to get into the cosmology or the shape or anything. They just talk about this light source crystal or something that's in or under the earth. Okay. So again, I get the imagery of a star because all we see out there is stars through the window, all right, or the glass. Trying to be careful what to say and how to approach this with everything I've learned. It's so hard. When the sons of God grasp the nature of this world as the starry beings, remember, we're flipped to the heavenly being now. If you've been paying attention to me, this should all start to make sense. And you think, hang on a minute, this is all connected. Okay. They are, so when the sons of God grasp the nature of this matrix as the starry beings, they are, with their source, in which I call Father, and with creation waiting in eager expectations of the sons of God, are we tasked with changing the whole world or matrix by putting an end to all evils within ourselves with the Father. So we do the works first within us. And if we're the stars and we're connected to our celestial body as the terrestrial, and now we are connecting to that hoarfrost, stardust, that frequency, are we connected to the center of the earth, which will change the matrix itself? Is that a possibility? Is this something? Right? So I'm just putting this out there, sharing it. Okay. Saving many, so putting an end to all the evils within ourselves with the Father, saving many into another reality generated upon the star birthed from this one. Again, this is all connection with a lot of ancient texts that I've read. We are not destroyers of world, but we are savers of many other worlds we go to. Hence, this is all being assimilation, waiting for the sons of God to graduate. Okay. Right, that's all my notes. Whew, let me pause there. Okay, let's share some imagery and connections with some of the precepts. Okay, the Carpenters, interplanet spacecraft or interplanet craft. The Carpenters, okay, old music. Then we have a lot of allegories and truth drops in Jupiter ascending, all right? Also, Space Odyssey, very allegorical, truth drops in that, okay? And we have the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Then we have this music video by, hopefully you can see that right, I can't pronounce that name. It Gets Dark. Excuse me. I got a lot of videos to do. Okay, and then we got Foo Fighters. All right. The Sky is a Neighborhood. Interesting video. Some symbols in that video. Okay, he's looking up. It's almost like he's saying, look, we're up there. The noise, what's going on up there, okay, is mirroring or affecting us some way down here. Very, very interesting. Okay, and of course, so let me stop there. Let me get my thought together. So far I got this image. Okay, I give like this review so far. So we come from a true reality, a place we call home, an advanced civilization. We go on these journeys, but we have to drop our body and become this, as we are aware of, these shiny beings that we then enter another vessel to go on our departure, to go to another area okay, within consciousness, within the mind of God, in this vast mind of spirit. Okay, we live and move out of our being in God and God in us. And we seem to go to these relevant realms, wombs, worlds. We kind of pitch up somewhere, and then this is all designed to keep us all safe, because now we're always connected as well to our source and protected with God, as mentioned in the Bible. Then we seem to go on our explorations, leaving our celestial body, yet still tied to it, playing as the terrestrial avatar in these worlds. Now, these realms are also built upon a star, and hence there is this like energy connection, a connectivity and correspondence, which is reflected in the cosmic head, or the screen, the heavens, which acts like for signs and for seasons. Now, in this matrix realm, we go through the ages because it's projections. It's a simulated holographic reality through mind, imagination, through thought. Okay, and so we play these roles in these conditioned environments. Okay, it's technology and science that we've not been exposed to. We don't know. Okay, I'm just trying to give a basic insight into all the things I've learned over the years and what I'm recently receiving. Okay, I'm getting on. So we are, let me pause there. So we are in the matrix, and we go through certain ages until there is an end age where it gets really evil, and there is this mystical transformation. And then there is this mentioning or disclosure to the individuals, the 144,000, which is then going to change everything, where we end up going home to our eternal heavenly home, not made of human hands. All right, that's all I'm going to say for now. Okay, I'll go over this video. Right, don't worry if it's confusing, goes over your head. I'm just trying to lay something down here. Love you guys. I'm Kenneth Andre, Tenjutsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Have a good day.